Welcome back to Movie Talk with Muhammad. That's me. Today I am talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. This is your spoiler warning before I continue. Five Nights at Freddy's begins strong with a security guard attempting to escape the restaurant. The security guard is quickly caught by one of the animatronic mascots, Foxy. At this point, you only get to see a shadow of Foxy. The security guard then finds himself strapped down to an operating chair. He is looking at his death. A mechanized mask with saws was creeping closer to his face. Sadly, he did not make it. The opening scene to Five Nights at Freddy's set a high bar for the movie's tone, but the rest of the movie fell short of that benchmark. Let me tell you why. Five Nights at Freddy's lacked key elements that make a good horror movie. Elements like suspense, scary setting, sense of fear, a thrilling plot twist, and jump scares were incredibly weak in this movie. The first 4 nights of this movie were just regular nights. Night 1 was an introduction. Mike, the new security guard of the restaurant, explores it and settles in. There is a tiny jump scare in Night 1. It was caused by a gnome Mike finds in his locker. It is more of a jump scare for Mike than it is for you, the audience watching the movie. If you have a fear of gnomes like Mike, then it's a different story. That was the hype of Night 1. Night 2, you meet Officer Vanessa. Vanessa's intentions were just very suspicious to me. I did not trust Vanessa. Night 3, Abby gets a play date. Abby is Mike's younger sister. Their babysitter was nowhere to be found. Mike had no choice but to bring Abby to work with him. Abby finds the animatronic mascots, and they all become friends. Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica. Night 4, Abby gets a playdate part 2. This time, they spend the night building a fort. The first 4 nights were just blah. At this point, I just wanted the movie to be over. 4 nights in and it did not deliver that horror movie feel. It felt more like a downplayed drama. Now let's talk about Night 5. Part of it was a redundancy of the opening scene. But Mike did not suffer the same fate as security guard number 1. Mike was able to escape at the last second. Just as I was losing interest in Night 5, the Yellow Rabbit was introduced. Now this movie had my attention. The Yellow Rabbit posed fear. He was threatening and possessed mystique to his character. But then the Yellow Rabbit just had to go and take off his mask. I no longer took the character seriously. Removing his mask took away all those horror elements he had. This movie has a runtime of 1 hour 50 minutes. It felt like an eternity. I rate Five Nights at Freddy's 2.1 out of 10. If the game is anything like the movie, you can be certain I will not play it. What are your thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's? What part was most scary for you? Subscribe for more Movie Talk with Muhammad. Thanks for watching my Five Nights at Freddy's movie review. Bye.